get this game started. It's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 now. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. This is complete to Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
The defenders are there to get him at the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Throw is caught by the back. Gets it to the 15. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point in this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yellow. 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Lions will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Escapes his grasp. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 3.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down there. They connect on the deep shot. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Walker on first down. Has a lane inside the 25. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 6-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Offense to the line for second down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Yellow.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Searches from the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Everly's kick is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on 1st down. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He'll look to throw. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working quickly here. Throwing from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And it sets up second down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. 15. Where's it?
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. He's out in the clear. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And that's good for another
Attack!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete to DK Metcalf. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Right.
In motion right is Metcalf. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Walker. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Laporta. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here. Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. The Lions readying for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. It's a 32-yard return on the play, and we were thinking it could have gone for even more. And it'll be Seahawks football. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow. Easy. Hey, 15. My side.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On target to his man Higgins. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hey, rip list.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Walker. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yellow.
Called in left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Putting a receiver in motion. Walker now from the gun. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Eye on these two. Right side.
Running with Walker again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the sack. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Right side.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll run here from the gun. And he cuts it back right. Inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Looking for a target. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
15.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, 43, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up second down.
Yellow. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. 15, 15. Right side.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Walker hauls it in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Working quickly here. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'll be the one to say, Kate, he gets up to that second level, 15, 20 yards. We're rooting for him to take it to the distance. It's hard to do. It's tough to make a gain like this happen in the NFL, but as you saw, still even tougher to take it to the house.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away.
They'll come up first and 10.
Go!
Again, it's Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1. Another one for Gibbs. Across the 45 and still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Lions the first. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they bring him down right at the 46-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Attack.
Here's Mahomes. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 2nd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Fire down these two. Hey, 57. Right side.
2nd and 10 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. 1st down, ball at the 36. Another throw for Mahomes. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Yellow. Right side.
Now it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. The extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2.
Yellow.
Pitch play, left side. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Jukes one defender, and he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Lions leading by 5. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, set.
He'll throw it. This is complete to Gibbs. Keeps himself upright. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Lions stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Lions push the lead up to 12.
Seahawks 22. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard run.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Riblet. Where's that?
To the air, Mahomes. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Where's that?
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Wait. Sight.
Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's go.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Hey, 43, 15. Where's that?
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Where's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Rolling out to his left. Higgins makes the catch. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Back to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Seattle.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put it front. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone.